How far and welcome back to the channel. This is Football Fans Tribe. Over here with the interview Nigerian football fans after matches. I will give you Nigerian football fan content back to back. So if you're new, I beg, click that subscribe button. Also like this video. Thank you so much for watching. So this is our reaction, Henry's reaction to Manchester United's just concluded game, 2-0 loss to Newcastle United. Another team where they battle this top four race for. And Henry, Mo, just start with your initial thoughts. Your thoughts on the match. How you see the match?
But I just see a disappointing game. Like a disappointing game, though disappointing by result. But looking at the game from the lineup, I wasn't disappointed.
Fred on the bench.
When I saw the lineup, I gave up. But as a United fan, I was still expecting
something.
You know, I always do this attitude of giving up before the game. Maybe at the end of the day, it didn't work for you. As a United fan, you guys have to be happy.
Yeah.
But when I saw the lineup, there was nothing convincing me that Manchester United is going to win the current Newcastle. And they refuse to prove me wrong.
Is it just Fred and the Casemiro factor?
Fine. There is no Casemiro, no argument. It has happened, it has happened.
Yeah.
But you have a team. You have a team. You have Fred. Play Fred. I always say this. If there is no Casemiro, play Fred. You have no option than to play Fred. Because when you don't play Fred, you are playing midfielders, defensive midfielders, who are not I don't know how to put it down. They are not on this at the same page with Bruno Fernandes. The communication gap is always there.
Yeah.
Bruno Fernandes does not have the confidence to play. Because if you watch Manchester United this season, the difference between this Man U and Man U under Ole Gunnar is that defensive midfield.
The solidity.
So when you have a Casemiro, you now have a Bruno Fernandes who refused to go beyond the center line. And he does the creativity for free. Okay, today, fine, there is no Casemiro. You now kept Fred on the bench. You play Sabisa and McTominay. It's just like when we were playing Fred and McTominay under Ole.
Yeah.
These are two number 4. Fine, Fred has improved in his game of recent. But as at then, when you play Fred and McTominay, it's like playing two center back, two defensive midfielders who are not up to one person. So today we saw a team that lacked creativity up front, they lacked penetration, and the defense was shaky.
In terms of the result now, they get the feeling, even when we go to the viewing center, I was talking to a couple of people and I tell them, say, this result just they come, and that international break served as a little postponement of this result, including even those 2 red cards we Fulham get. Now we know turn that game around in favor of Manchester United, but in reality for you, do you also agree that this result has been coming for a while?
If you watch Manchester United after defeating Newcastle, our game started dropping. And the reason is quite clear. As at today before this game, Bruno Fernandes in Europe have started more games than virtually any other player in the top 5 leagues. Club and country, Bruno Fernandes have played average 55 games for club and country. Bruno Fernandes have played 4,000 minutes, 600 seconds.
And still being used for 90 minutes because it must play.
And today you see people at the viewing center trying to lash out at Bruno Fernandes. Then after Bruno Fernandes again, you have a Casemiro, you have Fred, you have Lisandro Martinez. Those guys are among the first 25 players in Europe that have played more games. Now, question is, where is the team? Where is the squad depth? Because in England, when you want to win league, when you want to win any trophy, when you want to compete, you need squad depth. Look at Arsenal today. Arteta have succeeded in doing that by bringing the likes of Trossard and Jorginho
to
help the midfield. Now in Manchester United, it's like Casemiro is irreplaceable. He is highly irreplaceable. Bruno Fernandes is irreplaceable. As at today in the morning, Rashford was not yet fit. He passed a late fitness test to play this game, and you saw it. He wasn't in the game. So in a team that has squad depth like Man City, Rashford wouldn't have played today. But it's a case of narrowing your team down to 11 players who will always start. Unfortunately for us, Wan-Bissaka is like he was ill.
Yeah, because Saint-Maximin versus Dalot, Jesus Christ, guy, all faint.
Saint-Maximin had a free day. So I think, going by your question, it's been looming. This result has been looming. Because I told you against Fulham, we were helped by the red card.
Yeah.
After the red card, United would have been out of FA Cup by now. No argument.
I remember, yes, you've been talking, yeah.
The thrashing we got against Liverpool, that is to tell you how we are dropping. Because since then, people have been asking, what did the United play to concede 7 against a Liverpool? But they have not been good. Against this particular Liverpool, you've seen them. After scoring 7 against United, what happened against Bournemouth? What happened yesterday?
Since then,
yesterday they used 1K to buy 5K, to buy 4K. So it all boils down. It all boils down to a team that is running out. You have a Digue starting 27 league games. As a goalkeeper.
Cup and Europa League and everything.
To an average fan, the person will be asking, does Manchester United has only one goalkeeper?
Now the truth be that now, and they talk about the collapse now, but now the season is still long. Don't forget, Manchester United have 9 more matches to go for this month of April, and with the way this thing they go now, you're talking about a possible one out of the players. Is there a recovery in sight? Do you see them recovering, or do you see things getting worse from here? Because like I been telling that guy, when your goalkeeper don't they be your best player for 2 to 3 matches and you still they lose or you still they get bad result, no say as in bad things they for road they come already.
You and I know that outside the game against Fulham, before the red card incident, we should be like 3-0 down.
Yeah.
Before the red card. Now, in this game today, you saw what happened. So going by your question, since 2008, 2009, this is the only season we are going to play more games in our history.
Yeah.
If we should get to FA Cup and Europa final, we will be playing 66 games. That will be the highest in our history. The best we've done in 2008, 2009, we play 65.
Playing those many matches with this very, very thin squad now, and with Tottenham, Newcastle, and possibly Liverpool to fight for this top 4. Now, what will be the possibilities?
Now, look at it this way. I don't see the possibility of winning Brentford by Wednesday. Because there will still be no Casemiro.
And then the rest of the matches and this top 4 race.
After Brentford, we are going to play Everton, who are fighting relegation as well. So now, I was telling people today where I went to see the game. I said our ambition have changed from title race to top 4 race. If there is a game Man U are not supposed to lose, is this game today. Win today, open a 4-point gap against a Tottenham with a game in hand, open a 6-point gap against a Newcastle. It will give you a relaxed mind to approach other games.
So
but as it stands now, the chances is very narrow considering the squad. If we are to be helped, we will only be helped by injury. Can we have Garnacho back on time? Can we have Eriksen back on time? Remember, Bruno Fernandes is suffering today because there is no Eriksen.
To assist with creativity and 1 or 2.
Yes, if Eriksen day and Casemiro stay out of red card, you can possibly say 50 minutes, Bruno Fernandes out, or easily rest him in a game.
Of course.
So the squad is narrowed down to an extent where you must play Rashford, whether he's firing or not. You must play Bruno Fernandes, whether he's playing or not. You must play David De Gea. You must play Lisandro Martinez. These are sure starters. There is no two ways about it. They have no substitute.
Finally, now on Rashford, now no goal in 3 Premier League games, and does it feel like the form has finally died? And maybe this international break be no good for him, because when you dey in form, you dey look forward to your next match to come immediately, and he no play any football for 2 weeks.
Even before the international break, he stepped off the gas.
Yeah.
Now, why is clear is because we have only one lone goal scorer. We have a lone goal scorer. In a team that has multiple goal scorers like Arsenal or City, it will show.
Yeah.
City yesterday, we are able to bank in 4 goals. A Haaland-less City.
Against
a City
Liverpool.
with a Haaland on the stand. Score 4 goals against a big Liverpool despite their form. That's a team. So they weren't missing Haaland. So we are now missing Rashford not firing because he is the only man who can score the goals. Because Vegas is not a goal scorer. He's a marker according to my coach. He does the marking. So why getting a Vegas to come and play as a striker who can only mark? So as it stands now, I am afraid. I told somebody today that a beautiful season, this so-called beautiful season of Manchester United, if care is not taken, might end badly. Because if we exit FA Cup, even if we win Brighton, we have a very big mountain to climb against City on the final day. In the Europa, if we escape Sevilla, we have Juve to face. So if we can grab one of these 2 trophies, and because of the fixture congestion and the recent result, and we don't make top 4, how beautiful is the season?
Okay. On that note, we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, for your sake, Manchester United will recover, because it, like I will tell one guy, this may look like the genesis of something. And even during the games, the commentator talks, Manchester United don't turn result around 7 times this season, and all those matches now for home. So you're not going to be playing home every day. But Moko, they watch. Let's see how it goes. Next game, Brentford. We'll go see how they be. Make man you try. We'll see how the match could be. No, hala, Henry, man. We move. Thanks for watching. Right here, another one of our videos where you're supposed to like, and all our social media links. I beg, follow us on every platform, because we get content for